Ladies and gentlemen, this is an article that came out in Ebony magazine. And, it's just another excuse to harass our men, young and old, when they're out. And then they give you these lousy ass justifiable excuses, and they know damn well when they're sitting there going along with this and explaining it, they know damn well if that same thing happened to them, they would be all up in arms about it. But they got the nerve to sit in your face and try to explain this petty shit to you as if they got a leg to stand on. So, Black teen arrested for wearing hoodie at mall. Yes, Black teen arrested for wearing hoodie at mall. I would like to look at the surveillance to see how many white teens are walking in there with hoodies and not being harassed. Kevin McKenzie, a former journalist, accused police of racial profiling after being picked up while defending a Black teen who was arrested for allegedly violating a mall's no hoodie dress code in Memphis, Tennessee. On Saturday, McKenzie, 59, filmed a white security guard who was tailing a group of Black teens at Wolfchase Galleria for wearing hoodies. Okay, so all of these teens had hoodies on. A video of the encounter was shared to Facebook on Sunday by McKenzie's wife, Peggy, and shows one teen being arrested despite all four boys in the group wearing hoodies. In her caption, the wife of the accuser gave his account of the event. So this is her Facebook. My husband, Kevin McKenzie, had the shocking and infuriating, humiliating experience at Wolfchase Galleria on Saturday. But the worst thing is not what happened to him, but what happens to young Black men daily all over this country. Kevin is a former journalist. Here is his account. For some, the post is not sharing properly, only sharing the video. Please check after sharing. All right. So, this is a disgrace, ladies and gentlemen. It really is. McKenzie, who is also Black, revealed his antenna went up when he saw a white guard following a group of Black men as they entered the mall. They live and die for these moments, y'all. This is what happens when you have no life. After nearly losing the group, the guard reportedly called for backup and had the boys escorted from the premises. During this time, McKenzie asked the officers what happened, and he was told their hoodies had violated a mall policy. McKenzie continued, I hadn't noticed any hoods when I first saw the security guard following them. Hoodie profiling was news to me, and they have their Wendy C. Thomas, their code of conduct. The teens re-entered the mall, and one of them declared, we have rights. All right, so I'm just trying to see this. Wearing appropriate clothing, destructive behavior, no weapons, possession of open alcohol beverages, no solicitation, no pets. engaging in non-commercial, I can't, it's kind of fuzzy there. Smoking except in designated areas is prohibited. No loitering, no photographs or video recordings. Use of transmitters, radar. Okay. The 59-year-old said that is when two deputies and two Memphis police officers intervened. Although McKenzie pleaded for the boys, one teen was then arrested for criminal trespassing, according to WREG. A picture of the Wolfchase Galleria code of conduct was posted to Facebook on Sunday. I think it means they only mentioned a dress code that reads wear appropriate clothing. No rule says hoodies are prohibited in the shopping center. And I don't see that either on this code of conduct. You know, it's kind of fuzzy, but there is nothing on there that says hoodie. McKenzie told Yahoo Lifestyle that the mall had some issues with crime. That's still no excuse for how these boys were treated. Sorry. They always trying to throw something in to justify, and it just doesn't cut it. They don't want people to come in and not be able to identify through the cameras, he said. That's another bullshit reason. Then if that's the case, then you need to take hoodies off of the market. As long as it's being sold on the market, you should not be penalizing people for wearing it. The former journalist recalled that not one of the young men in question had their hoodie up. So they had hoodies on, but the hood part of it was not up. He told the news site, to make the leap from having crime problems to a hoodie profiling policy that ends up with a young man in handcuffs is not the way to go. McKenzie felt he was also targeted because he taped the ordeal. A black sheriff deputy approached me and told me I also was breaking the mall rules. You're in violation of mall policy, he said via his wife's Facebook post. The officer could have issued me a misdemeanor citation and released me, but I was told that because I continued talking, I was going to jail, McKenzie wrote. That is so dumb. And, you know, it doesn't matter if it's a black officer or a white officer. They both treat us the same. We know this. Due to a health concern, he was released with a misdemeanor citation. The 59-year-old said he later found the young man was released with a citation and a date to attend court. The story has since gone viral, and McKenzie told Yahoo that he has yet to hear from any representative from the Wolfchase Galleria about his racial profile claims. And you know what? Whoever is in charge of this mall, if you allow your guards to do this to people, I hope you lose a lot of business behind this story going viral. You know, I don't understand why, if these guys were just walking through the mall, they were not committing a crime. I don't see how their hoodies was that much of a threat in the mall. Again, this is a case where you see nothing going on and they walk up and start a situation. When those guys were walking through the mall, that white security guard should have just left them alone as long as they were not committing a crime. And when you look at this code of conduct, it doesn't say anything about wearing hoodies. It doesn't say anything on there like that. In fact, what it says, wear appropriate clothing, that's very vague. Okay, and who was he to say a hoodie was not appropriate? Please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. I'll leave the link to this article in the description box. But wow. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.